Okay guys, I'm gonna do a really quick demo about taking your Illustrator file, turning it into the proper settings, and sending it to PrintFX. So I've got Illustrator open on the computer, and now we're gonna go into the computer view, and I'm gonna keep explaining how to prepare your files.
Okay, you're going to create a file, file new. You're going to make sure that it is 22 by 14 inches. Make sure that your measurement's in inches and type in width 22, height 14, and hit create file. Now you've got your file. It's good to go into Window, Workspace, Automation. It'll give you all the controls that you need in that setting. Now I've imported this this hand image, just dragged it in from my desktop, and that's what it looks like when the hand image gets into the desktop. I want to go to Window, Image Trace, and open the Image Trace dialog box. It was all gray because I didn't have the hand selected in the right way, but now I've selected the hand and I can have some control over this. Okay, the preset is going to be silhouette. Then if I move the threshold bar up and down, I can see the kind of contours of the silhouette that I want to get. And I move those bars until it looks the way I want to. I would also suggest that your paths, your contours, and your noise are way down on those bars, and that your threshold is way up. That's going to give you the simplest form. Then I want to go into Object, Image Trace. Oh, I have to select it the right way again. I want to go into Object, Image Trace, and then I'm going to expand my image trace. That is going to give you the outline that they were talking about, that the laser cutter needs to make the cut. I want to close image that box. I want to go into Line and make it red, like they said. And I want to go to Fill and have no fill. That's the X box there. Then I want to go into the path, width, and I want to change the stroke from point, or from 1 point to 0.001 points. And then remember, it gets really thin. I have to zoom way in even to see the image that I made. At that point, I have some control over the size of the image. You can expand it to sort of fill your image area. You can even sort of control the shape of it and stuff if you want at this stage. And I'm just going to expand it to be a little, remember I'm working with that 22 by 14 inch area, so I'm going to just expand it to be a little bigger. I sort of like playing with the shape at this point. You could have the shape be sort of faithful to the image that you got to. And then I'm just going to go into File and save it. And I'm just going to save it as my last name, and that .ai is making an Illustrator file. So I'm just going to go ahead and save my work. Now I'm ready to go back to the PrintFX website so that I can fill out my form and upload all of this to to their email address. So you go to Fab Lab and you hit online ordering. You're going to go to laser cutting, and remember that they told us to download our form before we fill it out. Open it from the browser window. And now I'm just going to fill out remember they said to fill out everything in that 1, 2, 3 area of their form. So the file name, remember that was Lorenz AI. That was the file that I saved in Illustrator. Your material is oil board. Your dimensions are 22 by 14. I'm going to click no, I don't need a test. And I forget that what that's a no too. I'm going to say I want it to be cut in red, and then I'm going to check all the boxes that show that I carefully prepared my file in Illustrator. Then I'm going to save it, sign it, and bundle it with those other files that they want inside the inside a folder. Let me show you what that looks like. Remember, they want the PDF form. That's what I just made. They want my file. That's the Illustrator file. I need to make a folder with my name and the date, and I'm going to email it to print effects order. And if you guys email it today or tomorrow, you'll have your print effects ready to pick up. You'll have your laser cut ready to pick up for class on Tuesday, or by Tuesday.